there at Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears.
Your 2025 Chicago Bears.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a fifth-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Look wide, get this one complete. He'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Rattler. He'll get this out wide.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right as it jumped, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
This is 3rd and 6. In motion is Hill. Rattler now, back to throw. The first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Here's Rattler. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First down, Saints.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
He'll run on first down with command. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Now Rattler gonna throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. This from 45 yards away. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the 2nd straight year. The #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
And in year 2, it's really where we see the growth between being a rookie starting quarterback in the NFL and now a quote-unquote veteran quarterback in the NFL. And some of those early lessons that he went through, the ups and downs that are inevitable for any young rookie quarterback, now it's can he build on those? Can he take that next step and become the leader of this organization that they all think he can be?
And he'll get it up 5 past the 30-yard line.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Williams. He'll step up and run.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Bears first down.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Saints have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
50-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Now Kamara. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 48-yard line. 2 yards.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8 as we are ready to get back underway. He takes off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
10-yard line.
Pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
In motion goes Cooks. He'll take off again. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
2nd and goal.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Ratcliffe. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Saints.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And this is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints are out to a 10-0 lead.
Saints 10, Bears nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready for their 2nd possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Swift. The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. That's the safety, Justin Reed. He blitzed and got home.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Shotgun. It's Williams. Saints will use their 2nd timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
6-yard gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's play like a team.
3rd and goal. In motion, it's Odunze. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
To the goal line and in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bears are on the board. It's 10-7.
10. Bears 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. To return, it's Kendre Miller. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle.
25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Rattler. This throw right side is caught by Hill. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
3rd down.
Third and 7. Throwing now is Rattler. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Saints will punt this one away. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. This one fielded beyond the 25. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
30-yard line.
The Bears offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll get this out to the left flat. And a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, huge mistake. It is intercepted.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
The Saints offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. to throw. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
New Orleans, third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. There he goes again. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Duvernay on the return. Boom! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Bears offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Williams loses the football. The Saints have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Saints offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. And they start in the best possible situation. It is 1st and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Groupie now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints will get out in front 17-7.
Bears 7.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. And the rush gets he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, he's got Fergus. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Williams from the gun. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team.
A gain of 5.
It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Swift. And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
18 more yards.
A 1st catch for DJ, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
This is a really
32-yard
nice job
line.
of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
It's a run with Swift. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
3rd and 5. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears start back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
19 yards, right away to kick off this drive.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Redford. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints lining up in punt formation. as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Duvernay to return. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. To throw is Williams. Over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
They
yards.
get 22 yards
That's
there.
good.
1st down, Chicago.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
But a penalty flag comes in.
That's interference.
That might
Defense.
make this a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
On the give, here's Smith. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both running and passing.
And will only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Williams. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 65 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here comes the jet sweep. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try and run. Here's Kamara. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
Of a yard brings up fourth down and goal.
So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Grupe back out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go.
He'll be brought down out past the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's first and 10. We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
And these are the
line.
moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt, and that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Bears first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pick.
The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They come up for 2nd and 2. Williams to the air once more. He'll step up and run this. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's good.
These plays just kill you. That defense, the pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.